morning, children. Today I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for the next 2 days in class. Make sure you watch this video in its entirety before doing anything. There will be a moment where I will ask you to go to Schoology to grab a PDF. Please do so that you can follow along with the presentation. Otherwise, watch the video in its entirety before even starting the project so you know exactly what you're doing. So what are we doing? The purpose of this project is for you to familiarize yourselves with the Francophone countries' cultures that we've been seeing the last couple of days. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to create a Google Slides, and it has to be on Google Slides. It cannot be on Keynote or any of the other presentation apps. Okay, make sure it's a Google Slides presentation, and you will research the following information: geography, languages, food, traditions, religions, interesting facts, and any famous people. Now take this moment to grab the PDF from Schoology to follow along with the presentation. Pause this video, go grab that PDF and come back. Split screen. And here we go. How you're going to do this? Well, you do have the option of working with a partner. You may not work with more than one person. So a group of 2 is the max amount of people that can work on a country together. Okay, or you can work by yourself if you would like to. Make sure that you pick a country together before signing up for that country. Make sure you agree on it. Make sure you have a backup country in case somebody has already taken that country. Signing up, how are we signing up? Well, we're gonna use Sign Up Genius to sign up. Sign Up Genius is a website where it will only allow you to sign up for one country. It'll ask you for a comment. You will comment your partner's name, or if you're working alone. Say, for example, I'm working with Frau Hudak. I'm the one signing up for our country, and in the comments, I would write Frau Hudak's name. Then decide what role everyone is going to have, and add an extra slide with which role you are doing. The point of this is so that everybody does the work equally. Each person is going to be responsible for 3 slides. This will help me grade. Grading will be given Grades will be appointed individually. Okay, that means that I'm going to take a look at what you did individually apart from your partner and grade you from there. So if your partner didn't do any work, your grade won't be affected. Or if your partner did really poorly, your grade won't be affected. So once you have picked your partner, country, and roles, and you have signed up on Sign Up Genius, you're going to create a new Google Slides presentation. And there is a video on the Today folder where you will find how to do this in case you don't know how to share a Google Slides presentation with a partner. There is no template for you to follow. I didn't create one for you. You're creating your own. So you're going to go to Google. You're going to tap the plus sign at the bottom right hand corner and create a new presentation. And again, if you need a demo on how to do that, I've already created a video where you can find all that information. If it still doesn't work, ask the sub that is subbing for me, ask your partner, or ask anybody else in the classroom. Somebody will figure it out because somebody would have watched this video. Alright, next, let's talk about these roles, friends. So after deciding what country, you're going to decide who's doing what, right? So you're going to check out the roles part of the PDF that you should have now. And I need you to add an extra slide letting me know who is doing what. So that will be slide 7. Who is doing what? And I'll talk about how we're splitting up the roles in just one moment. But first, we already did 1, 2, and 3. Or we should do 1, 2, and 3 first, right? And this PDF outlines exactly what I want you to put in your Google Slides. Slide 1, the name of your country. Say I'm doing the United States. I would write the United States. Then the name of the project donor, Miss OLEA, the flag of my country, which should be an American flag, and the picture of where the country is located on the earth. So I would find a Google image of the US highlighted in the earth, right? It's a world map. Okay, you can also circle it the way I circled France in my presentation from a few days ago. Or find an image that already has it highlighted in the world map. For slide 2, you're going to need a map of your country. So again, if I were doing the United States, I would just add a picture of the map of the US. The capital of the United States, if you didn't know, is Washington, D.C. I would write that down. The population, how many people live in the United States? Right now, I'm not sure, but once I found out through Google, I would write it down. How big is your country? The size of it. Again, if I were really doing this in the US, I would look up how big is the United States, put in the numbers, because it's going to pop up a number, and call it a day. Make sure you add pictures. I suggest you add pictures of people or of the capital city. Usually the capital cities are really nice, so you can add pictures of that. For slide number 3, it's all about food and other products. So in slide number 3, you should find 2 famous dishes. Remember what we did for France? We did ratatouille, escargot, and steak tartare. That's the things that I'm looking for, but from your specific country. So if you're doing Canada, you're looking for foods that are eaten in Canada, right? And then 2 desserts. What are some famous desserts from this place? What is this place known for? Or other kinds of foods. Maybe they're known for cheese, like France, or croissants or baguettes, like France, right? And then finally, 2 products they are known for. For example, Colombia is known for coffee beans. I suggest you search exports. So if you're doing a country like Cameroon that's not very popular, you would search products that Cameroon exports on Google. Okay. And finally, add pictures of the food and the products. Do not leave the slide blank with just letters. Make sure you add pictures. All right, next for slide 4, any traditions or celebrations, for example, festivals or parade. Remember, when we did France, we talked about Mardi Gras. Holidays. Again, Mardi Gras is a good one, but they don't always do parades for holidays, right? So make sure you find a holiday that is only celebrated in that country and not something that's celebrated around the world. For example, Christmas is celebrated worldwide. So Christmas wouldn't count because we can celebrate Christmas here, in Canada, in France, in Africa, anywhere, in Asia. So Christmas is not a good one. Picks a different holiday. Any religions. What religions are typically practiced here? Remember, in France it was Catholicism, but we also answered that other religions can also be practiced. And any other languages other than French. When we did Luxembourg the other day in class, we talked about how Luxembourg has 3 official languages. Find that out about your country and add pictures of the holidays, the celebrations, anything that represents the religion. Any pictures would be good. Slide 5, 3 interesting facts. Please make sure it's not something obvious like they speak French. Well, no kidding. We know that. Or something like they have people there. I hope they do. Make sure it's actually something interesting. The 2 famous cities, regions, or areas. For example, the United States, a famous city would be something like New York City or San Francisco in California, right? Because those are very big places where people go to visit. And make sure you find 2 famous monuments. We talked about France a lot, remember? The Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower. Those are some very visited landmarks or monuments. And make sure you add pictures. Finally, slide number 6. 3 famous people. They can be dead or alive, and include what they are famous for. For example, Edith Piaf was a famous singer, a French singer, and she has since passed. But she would be an iconic singer to add to my French presentation. Make sure you add pictures of your famous peoples. Now let's talk about roles. Make sure you add an extra slide telling me who's doing what, right? Role 1, slides 1, 3, and 5. So if you pick role 1, you're going to be responsible for doing slides 1, 3, and 5. Role 2 will be responsible for slides 2, 4, and 6. Alright, not super complicated here, but just making sure everybody does something. Now I'm going to talk to you about this Sign Up Genius link. So if I click on this, it'll take me here. And notice there are only a few options. I'm thinking I'm going to add a few more just because there might be people who want to work by themselves and might not be enough. 16 might not be enough for all of you, but don't worry about that right now. Say I want to do Canada, I'm going to select sign up, and I'm going to go down here and click submit and sign up, and I'm going to write my name, my first name, my last name, my email. You do not have to sign up for a Sign Up Genius, all right? But you do have to add a comment. So say, for example, I'm signing up for Canada. I'll write my name, and my partner is Frau Hudak. So I would write her name here. And then I would press sign up now. Now, I'm not going to select sign up now because I don't want to take a spot from you guys, okay? But that's how it works. Then you press sign up, and then you start your project. All right, if you do have any questions, please make sure you let me know through email. I will try my best to check my emails during the day. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else to add here. Let me just verify. Nope, I think we're good. Just make sure that you use that Sign Up Genius to sign up for your country, and tell me what your partner's name is. All right? Good luck with everything. And, oh, I just remembered. If you finish early, children, I will have a finished early folder on Schoology for you. If you finished early, that is what you should do. Click on that, and it will tell you exactly what you need to be doing. All right? Thank you for listening, and I will see you all next week.